Hello, hello. We are live. Let's just check. We are actually live everywhere. So I'm going to check Facebook. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. And
Okay, I am just checking mine as
Yeah,
well.
I'm streaming live.
I'm streaming on Instagram and I'm just trying to check Facebook now. You are live on Facebook. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. Everybody else, are you in?
yeah,
So yeah, live on Facebook.
Yeah, I got two ticks and I just checked on Instagram.
Happy International Women's Day. And welcome to the Women's Revolution.
Before we start,
Yes.
you need to take the sound off of your other lives. Otherwise,
Yeah, all good here.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, the sound's off on mine.
Okay.
cool.
Fabulous.
Otherwise, we will listen from everything, from everywhere.
Welcome to the Women's Revolution podcast. This is our first live broadcast. We're going to be doing this bi-weekly, every other week. I never know which way around to say it. And
fortnightly.
I mean, yeah. You'll see us on a Friday at 1 p.m. And we're really, really, really excited to have these conversations with you all. And before we start, we would like to honor our friend. So there would have been 5 of us here. And we lost our friend Adrian last year. She had cancer. And she was part of our journey together. We had these conversations as a 5, and we miss her a lot, but we feel her with us. And actually, as we were coming up with doing this podcast, it was we kind of felt her then together. We were on a Zoom together. We were talking about what we want to do, how we can share what we know. And it just felt like she was with us in that moment. And then we thought, okay, yes, like we found the thing. This is the thing. This is what she's here with us doing. So we just want to honor Adrian. And we will have some pictures of us and her on our YouTube. So we will have a YouTube page as well. Carla, what is it called? Women's Revolution?
The Women's Revolution, yes.
Women's Revolution podcast on YouTube. So all of these streams will be there, and we'll do some shorts and you'll see some pictures of us there. But so you can come and watch the replays in the YouTube. More housekeeping, comments. So this is streaming on all of our platforms. So for me, it's Facebook and Instagram. I think the same for Kelly. Geeta, did you do LinkedIn this time
LinkedIn
around?
and Facebook.
LinkedIn and Facebook. And Carla, have you got LinkedIn and Facebook?
Yeah, LinkedIn and Facebook as well.
We can see comments on some of them, maybe not all of them, but you can also comment on YouTube and we'll go back and we'll look at them there. So if you're commenting now, we may be able to see them. We may not, but come to YouTube or even on, because I'm going to save this to my Instagram. So even on the comments under the saved posts, comment there and we will comment back there.
Yeah, we will reply and bear with us because this is our first live kind of together and trying to figure things out. So using StreamYard and all this technology, but bear with us, we will get there for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, we're used to just having these in our streams, just us four, and now the world can hear. So, yeah, Women's Revolution. So, I thought it'd be good to let me introduce myself, and then we'll go and the ladies can introduce themselves and what we do, and then why we want to do this. So, for me, my name's Davina Johnson. I'm a birth trauma coach, and so I support mums, women to recover after having a traumatic C-section. And I do that with looking at a holistic approach to recovery, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. And I did this myself. I've had 3 C-sections, each traumatic in their own right. And the recovery only really set in once I'd looked at all 4 of those areas. And I did that with these women here too, and they helped me through. And the conversations that we have, I just think, wow, like other women need to be able to have a space to hear the things that we go through and how to move through them, and a different way that we can live life. It doesn't have to be the way society says it needs to be. And they are rich, healing conversations. And that's the reason that I want more women to get to hear them in our Women's Revolution podcast. Over to Carla.
Thank you, Davina. And for those of you that know me, so I'm Carla, and those of you who don't, I'm Carla, and I have two passions, well, more than two, but in terms of career, I have two very big passions. One is I work as a human resources director of an amazing charity where we help children and moms, so really aligned. And my other passion is I coach women in leadership and career to help them to build their confidence, understand where they want to go, next steps in terms of career, or get a promotion or a pay rise, find a more fulfilling job and career. So I work with women and help them with that. And the four of us met when we did the coaching certification, and we became very good friends, and we meet together. Adrienne, as Davina mentioned, was part of the group. She's not with us physically, but she's with us in our hearts, and is still part of our journey as well. So we've decided to create this because we feel that sometimes we are not able to share or have a safe space to say what we need to say. And between the four of us, we found that space where we can be our authentic selves and connect and have real conversations, and not being afraid of say what we need to say and share our voices. And that's why we are here, even nervous and oh my god, we are going to put ourselves out there and share our voices, but we're here. And we hope that other women will join us. We will invite guests as well, and have real conversations. So we would love for you to join us as well, because we also want to know about you and your experiences. So, and thank you for allowing us as well to be here. Gita?
Hi, everyone. So, yeah, I'm Gita, for those of you that don't know me. I coach in helping people to discover or to design their midlife. And how this came about was through my own journey. Quite often this is the case, isn't it? So I have been working with energetics and helping people in a holistic way for some time. And then I met these beautiful women on the coaching certification and had added that string to my bow. I also guide meditation, and I'm really, really interested in specifically gut health when it comes to nutrition. And so that gives me the skills to help someone or to support someone on their journey through the mind, body, and spirit. So, and what do I do? So, and who do I work with? Well, there's lots of, I'm actually just coming out of a sabbatical at the moment. And that's because I've taken some time to pause and practice what I preach, and actually to take some time to reflect on my own life and to look at what I wanted to create for myself going forwards. And so now I'm slowly coming back out, and will be bringing with me the experience, skills and knowledge that I've gained over the last 18 months. And I'm really, this is a really exciting time and a real opportunity for us to share, our own experiences, what we've learned. And I feel really quite passionate about creating spaces for women and all of us actually to feel like we can be really witnessed, to really create a space where we can slow things down, because everything feels quite fast paced, or can do. And particularly coming out of the pandemic, I feel that there's been this rush to get back to what was, And with that has come consequences, I suppose. What I'm witnessing in some people is there's sort of low-level burnout. And what I would like is to provide a space and an invitation to slow down, to really reflect, a space to where you can really cultivate the art of listening and to be heard. And I feel that there's so much to learn from one another when you hear someone else's experience and story. So that's why I'm here, and this is why this is so important to me. So thank you. I'm gonna go over to Kelly.
Hey, hi everyone. Goodness, I just love listening to you three. And I can imagine Adrienne here. Yay, go girls. Yeah, so where I'm at, so under my title, obviously I got Authentically Rise, and that is very captures my own journey, an ongoing journey. And it's really returning to myself. And this kind of came about when my 9-year-old wasn't quite 2, and I woke up one day thinking, I don't know who I am. And from that moment, it has been a real process that is kind of where I've dived into so many different areas to understand that through a depth of richness, reconnection to myself, and doing things very differently, not from changing so much the doing, but changing from the inside. And from changing more from the inside, I organically do things differently on the outside. So it is ongoing. I think it's always an ing at the end of this kind of development and growth. But I used to do coaching. I still do a little bit now, but I have paused it because I am doing my master's in humanistic psychotherapy. So I do work with clients, but more through a placement, work with people much more therapeutically, often with helping them to reconnect to themselves. It could be anxiety, it could be overwhelm, it could become some relational trauma. So I can work in that capacity at the moment. I'm really inspired by just connecting with these ladies. And obviously Adrienne was with us, and she is with us, as the lady just said, in a different way. And I just brought a prop just to kind of really emphasize what I mean. So I think when we're in this circle, sometimes we go through life, we're always unconsciously trying to find safety. And through that safety, we kind of put like a mask on, a way of being. And through that mask, we present what is acceptable. But when we kind of come around women, like I've been lucky to be around these beautiful women, we start to really reveal everything that's in the inside. And through that, we start to understand ourselves differently. We start to meet our needs differently. And we start moving forward with much more clarity on what's important to ourselves. And we do that through like as a collective as well. You know, we're like a little unit that helps each other access more parts of ourselves. And I've learned so much from listening to these ladies and going, oh yeah, that resonates to me. I wasn't aware of that, but I see that now. So just allowing a space just to be really honest, really speaking from the core. It's not just been feeling, but it's been transformational. So I'm really excited just to be here. And as I always say is, you know, vulnerability is the root of real human connection, because that is where we can be real humans. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. So yeah, just saying hello.
Thank you, ladies. And as Geeta and Kelly both mentioned, actually, is the pause and the stillness. And something that, and let me just put my hands up now, Geeta is the queen of this. But as I am hosting, I will go first. And what we love to do is ground and meditate, because we want to bring stillness, ease, and peace to ourselves, which, as Geeta mentioned, it's just, and as we know as women, is it not just go, 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 go? Like when do we stop? We don't really have many times to pause. So in our broadcast, probably this is our first one, but what we'll probably do next time is maybe do one at the start, as Geeta says, to land into the space, and we can do one at the end. But I welcome you all now, if it's safe for you to do so, just for a short couple of minutes. It might be your first time doing this, but you can close your eyes if it's safe to do so and just pause just for a moment. You may not have done that all day, you may not have done that all week, but just taking a moment to just land in the space that you're in at this moment. And I'm going to do it with you, so my eyes will be closed. You can, if you're sat down, just have your feet on the floor. You can have your arms or palms facing up if you want to, if that's comfortable, or just have them in your lap. And really just breathe for just a moment. You can just take some deep breaths in and out, and really just be just for a moment and just be still. You don't have to think of anything in particular. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anywhere, just for these few moments. You can just be. You can pay attention to your chest and your stomach going up and down. You can think about how you are supported by the earth beneath your feet, by the chair that you're sitting in. And you can really just sit and just relax. Bring your shoulders down, let go of your stomach. We sometimes unconsciously just hold our stomach for no reason. Just let it go. And just really just be just for a few moments. We can sometimes be afraid of the silence too, but we don't need to be. Just breathe. And then when you feel good, you can open your eyes. And that was just a very quick one, because that was our first one, and that might be your first one. That's it, Kelly. You can stretch, you can yawn, you can move your neck around, move it through your body. And through our sessions, I'm sure we will talk lots about the somatics and movement and body. But as a first go, if it is your first time, let us know. If that's the first time you paused today or this week, let us know how you feel. How was that, Carla?
It was great, and it was my first time today of pause. Actually, I had a very busy morning with meetings back to back, so my first moment of pause today. Thank you, Divina.
That was mine too. Mine is
really needed. But it's I imagine that people that are watching us, it's probably strange having a live where you're just doing nothing, but just be open-minded and allow yourself to just be for a few minutes, because it's really powerful and helpful.
I'd love to know as well if you think it's weird. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you think it's weird. Yeah, let us know, because we like weird.
Yeah.
Just
all feedback is good feedback. Is all welcome.
Yeah. I quickly add to that. If you did find it strange, it's normal, especially if you're used to being really busy. Your biology is used to being like more up here. So if you found it really, really weird or really uncomfortable to kind of pause, that's normal. That's normal because it's not familiar. So I just want to kind of echo that. There's nothing wrong with anybody. It's absolutely normal if you found it weird and you found it unfamiliar. Because especially in Western culture, it's very almost kind of encouraged to force, push, keep going, don't listen to your needs, push. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like magnify that then.
And it's interesting because today I actually took 2 hours to go and do somatic movement. So that's a beautiful way to start my Friday, and then to come and join you all. So, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more? What was it like?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was an introduction session. So I've been trying out bits on my own, but I wanted to go and, seek guidance from a professional trained person. She's a beautiful soul. And what I really loved was the paces. It really does. It makes you slow everything down and really tune into your body. And the movements are so gentle, and it brings great awareness into every part of you. Parts of you that maybe you didn't even realize that you were holding in tension. And then the other part of you that was perhaps overcompensating. And then what that was doing, that could be doing for you. If you imagine doing that every day, over and over again, and the cumulative effect it can have on you. And really how doing some certain movements can help you to go from that sort of very, reactive state, because it's all connected with the nervous system. The way she explains it is so much better than I could explain it, because that's why she's the expert. But the work I've been doing with my own nervous system over the last year, this was like the last piece of the puzzle, beautiful part of the puzzle to come in to help me really begin to integrate everything that I've been, doing with my own nervous system over the last year. So yeah, it's going to become part of my, I don't know if I'll make it my daily practice. I need to think about that, but it will become part of my practice of self-care and caring for my nervous system. So yeah, really good.
I love that. I do quantum flow, so the same type of thing, doing different movements. I think we had this conversation before when I said I was trying to find movement that I could just enjoy. So I thought it was the gym, but it's not. I enjoy the gym, but the gym is still too structured, because I'm lifting weights. You need to do that properly so you don't hurt yourself. And it's having this kind of end goal, looking after my mind and body. I want to do that, but I just want to be a bit more free. And I find with quantum flow, when you literally just move as your body wants to, just intuitively, like a child, like moving my body in ways that I've just not moved it in years. And it's amazing, and I love it, and it feels really good, and I always feel so energized and powerful after having like half an hour of just moving however my body wants to move, making shapes that I never make, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, I think it's a great thing for adults to do, because we don't really have that kind of fun anymore. So yeah, I enjoy it.
I'm muted, but I was asking you a question. Can you share, if those that are watching us, they would like to know more about the quantum flow? How can you find it if you want to do some? Is it online? Is it classes?
Well, I'm part of a membership, and it's within that. But maybe it's something I'll look and see if I can find something, and then I'll put it in the comments. But it's amazing. It's very it's coming back to your roots, your essence. It has a very tribal vibe to it, and it's just about moving your body in ways that you just don't normally do, and just having energy from the ground, from
all the elements,
bringing them into your body, and just seeing what that does to your body. Where does your body want to go? Turning the mind off and just going in. Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, I'll see if there's something else. But I'll comment.
Is it by John Parr, Regan Hilliard's partner? Is he the creator of it? Quantum Flow?
I don't know if he's a creator of it, but the one that I do now is in Susie Ashworth's membership.
Yeah,
and
I thought so.
She's friends, so I bet you it is. Because you put in YouTube Quantum Flow, then he's got loads of free ones on YouTube. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm going to check that out actually.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, I really, really enjoy it. All right, well, so we only have 4 minutes left. Conversations go. They like whiz by. Okay, so well, so I hope you enjoyed just this. This was our first one, just introducing ourselves, Women's Revolution. Do we want to say like what we want to see for it, like what our kind of vision is for it? Someone else can share.
Who wants to
Do you
start?
want to go, Carla?
Well, I can go. Yes, of course. Or for me, and we actually thought about the name, the Women's Revolution. We were still confused where the how do you say these
Brackets.
brackets? Just block the brackets. We were trying to decide if the brackets should be on the R or on the E, because it's about the revolution and evolution. It's probably a mix of things. For me, and because I do believe that, and it happens to me as well. I'm 51 and I will be 52 this year, but I'm still in the journey of learning, and actually learning to be authentic and not being afraid of sharing my voice. As Kelly really well explained and visualized the mask, and I recognize that I've always had, and I still have a mask of strong, independent, can do everything, be a mom, have a business, a career. So always the strong and independent kind of mask. And sometimes creating that image that yeah, I have it all figured out, and it's not actually the truth. I have my challenge. I have several challenge over my life and career, and I have a lot to say, and I have a lot to share. I have a lot to learn, still learning, and there's no point. More and more, and the more I coach women and I speak with women, the more I believe in our power, that we are not using probably not even 5% of our potential as women, as leaders, as moms, as partners, because we have a mask. Even with our children, with our partners, we have a mask. We can't be authentic. We don't allow ourselves to be authentic and to really share our voice. And I believe we need to start doing it. It's not easy. I'm still learning, and we are learning. And my hope is that more and more women become equal in terms of society, in leadership, and politics, and we are free to act, free to be, and free to share our voice. And I believe we will do it together. Together, that's what I think. Because if I was here alone doing this, I wouldn't be like this. But because we are together, it's the strength of the four of us, five, here, plus everyone that will join us over the next weeks into this community. That's what will give me, and will continue to give me, the strength to just share my voice, and really don't care about if it looks good, if it looks well, bad, if I say the right words or the wrong words. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. It's just put ourselves out there, slowly take the mask, and just be ourselves, because we are individually valued, and we are worthy, and individually as a group of women, then oh my, what can we do? What can we do?
Yeah. Yeah, and just to follow up on that, for okay, I love that, Carla, and I actually echo everything you say, and that imperfect bit, like imperfectly coming together and just sharing really often unspoken stuff. What we found when we were all together, it was things that you can't meet up with a friend and speak about often. It's like that unspoken stuff that often we can either sit with ourselves, and it kind of gets really heavy. So the more we can kind of share and normalize all these like unspoken stuff that sometimes we carry with the rucksack on our backs, allowing ourselves to go, okay, what's in there? Let's just let's throw it all out and just see what happens. See what wisdom can we draw from all this stuff that we carry and we think we can't show to the world. I mean, yeah, normalizing it. I think, and that having that voice, so much we swallowed down because, oh, I can't say that, I can't be like that, and really giving voice to stuff, I think is exciting. It's exciting, and doing it with you a lot, it feels really holding and really safe and a real strong belonging. And obviously Adrienne here in her way too. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, the unknown, stepping into the unknown, but it's exciting.
I mean, I'm just echo what Carla and Kelly have shared. I mean, I wrote a few things down, and it was literally around connection. Doing this on my own or on our own would just not have the same value, power that it has as a collective. And that's what we really want to bring to others, is this sense of belonging, connection, village. There's so many words for it, but let's not keep doing things on our own. We don't have to. You're not on your own. And by bringing this to others, it will hopefully just have a ripple effect going onwards. So yeah, and just as others have said, we'll come to you raw and uncut. None of this is prepared. It literally is just, as we would in our own spaces say, all of you is welcome and every part of you. This is really vulnerable for us to come out here and say, we are bringing all of ourselves in a very vulnerable way, and hope that, we accept ourselves, and, hopefully it will be helpful to others as well. So yeah, thank you.
Yay, ladies, we did it.
Yay!
So we'll be back on the 22nd, next fortnight's time.
Yeah.
1 p.m. for our next session, which is
Where did my self-trust go?
Where did my self-trust go?
Yeah.
So that's going to be our topic, and we will share with you what we've learned so far in our journeys about that and our self-trust. I hope you enjoyed. That's it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you.
That's it. So happy International Women's Day, which is today, to all the amazing women in our lives and network. I hope you have a fabulous weekend and Friday and weekend. And yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks' time to talk about self-trust, which is something that we need to reinforce more and more, our self-trust.
Absolutely. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone, and see you next week.
Bye. Bye.